Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me for Zentangle Explore. I'm super excited that you're here to draw with me. And we are going to be drawing really, really slowly. So if you can draw slowly, then you are in the right place because that is the goal. And we're going to be drawing on little tiny pieces of watercolor paper that you can fit in the size of your hand, the palm of your hand. And whatever pen you have available, I have several pens here, but this is a 01 Micron. That is a good option, or 08 or 05, or any pen you have available. Permanent is great in case you get the urge to add watercolor to it, or some other marker or color to it so it doesn't smear and smudge your beautiful work. So we're going to start out with a brief centering meditation, and then we're going to draw for quite a bit. And so I ask you to get nice and comfortable in your seats. And you can close your eyes if you'd like. I'm going to close mine. And we're just going to check in with our breath. Hello, breath. And just notice what your breath is doing. Find it in its rhythm of inhale, little stop. Exhale, little stop. No need to change it. Just notice. Perhaps do a brief check-in with the rest of your body. If you notice there's anything that you're holding on to, it's tense or tight. Just notice, send a little breath to that area with love and gratitude. And allow it to relax. Sometimes I like to think of my breath as an oval, beautiful tall oval. Sometimes when it's not a very deep breath, it's a short oval. That's okay. Just notice. What is your breath doing today in this moment? Honor its process. Invite it to go deeper if that feels comfortable. Perhaps spend a little more time with that little stop at the top. Not as a way of holding your breath, but as a way of resting and expanding its reach. Sensing the downhill slide on the exhale. The emptying, the releasing. Allowing all that's no longer necessary to just float away. Out into the ether. Into the room. Beyond the structure that you're in. Into the air outside. Floating away. Rising higher. Into the clouds. And beyond your sight or noticing. Just allow. Our breath is our constant companion, always available for noticing, always available for deepening, always available for releasing, relaxing our body and our mind. Just notice. And when you're ready, perhaps you could deepen that breath a little bit. Bring your attention 100% into the space that you're creating on your own, the space we're creating collectively. Perhaps give a thought of gratitude for your beautiful breath and this time together, this time to draw, this time to slow down, this time to connect. When you're ready, you can open your eyes, knowing that whatever we create together today, or even after you leave this class, will be perfect just as it is. Okay, let me flip my camera and we'll draw. All right, I have several pieces of paper here. I'm going to start with one. You can always start a new drawing whenever you'd like. I have my 01 Micron. And as I said before, the point of this class is to draw slowly. So if you're drawing slowly, you are doing exactly what you need to be doing. Our pattern today is Ah. It's a Zentangle pattern by Rick Roberts and Maria Thomas. And it's super, super simple. And I ask you to explore. So we're going to start out with a line. I'm going to call that north. Take a little stop in the middle, and we'll draw south. We're going to draw east to the right. And you can turn your tile if you want to. You can always turn your tile. And now this is south. It was west before I turned. And we have a plus sign with a little spot in the middle, a little highlight in the middle. Now we're going to draw right between those. So just split them in half. Again, coming from the center. Maybe turning your tile. Just really allow that line to slow down. Turning your tile. Slowing that line down. Splitting that space. Nice and slowly. Now you can see that highlight starting to form in the center. There's another round of shorter little bifurcations or lines, slowly drawn with care. Just watching the shape take form, one slow line at a time. When you've made it all the way back around, the last step is to decorate our beautiful star. And so I'm going to show you on here several ways to do that. You can choose your own. You can use all of them. You can use none of them. You can create your very own way. My favorite way is to add a dot right off the end. Let me expand this for you. Right off the end of each of these. It doesn't have to be a dot. It could be a circle that's not connected. It could be a circle that is connected. It could be a dark circle. It's connected or not connected. Nice and slowly. It could be several circles, dots or orbs. However you choose. To decorate the ends is up to you. This class is all about exploring. So no option is off the table. So allow your creative inside, even if you think you don't have one. I know you do. Allow it to talk to you. Giving you ideas and then honoring those ideas by following through. This is a very simple tangle, which actually leaves lots and lots of room for making it your very own. And so when we're looking at a tangle, we look at its components. Let's say, what is happening here? We have lines coming out of a center space. The length of those lines, the width of those lines, the number of lines, all of that is open for your exploration. And then we have the decoration off the end, also available for you to play. The size of this AHH is up to you. If you want your lines to be straight or curved or wiggly or fat, it's up to you. And there is no wrong answer. Just allow those ideas to take shape in front of your eyes. Excuse me. And if you draw something you didn't intend, and maybe you're not that fond of it, you have a choice. You can get upset about it. You can think terrible thoughts about yourself or your ability to draw or your creativity. Or you can say, oh, wow, check that out. Maybe I won't do that again. Maybe I've learned something from doing that. And it gives me an idea for a new choice. Maybe these circles on the end don't need to be perfect circles. Maybe they get to be wonky rocks. And maybe you've discovered a brand new way, a brand new look, a brand new opportunity to make this tangle all yours. Whatever you're doing, do it slowly. Coming back to your breath. Just breathing and allowing. Saying yes to every inspiration. No matter how crazy the idea seems, it will take you someplace new. Sometimes I argue with my inspiration in my head, or I negotiate. But if the inspiration is strong enough, and you are willing, you may find that that inspiration is super fun and exciting when carried out. What I love about this process of discoveries. So in mine right here, I had no idea that this lovely little outside band was going to form by making these choices. And there it is. It is delighting me. Oops. Drawing off camera is not helpful to you. Sometimes in life there's always choices, but sometimes it feels like we aren't making a choice, or we're not allowed to make a choice, or there aren't choices. This is an opportunity to have every choice imaginable available to you. Consciously make those choices. Perhaps feel a bit grateful for the ability to choose this very, very safe way, pen on paper. Honoring every choice is absolutely precious because it is yours and yours alone. To celebrate or denigrate, it's your choice. I recommend celebrating. Growing slowly. Breathing. Simple things, simple lines. How many different ways can you express this pattern? I suggest that it's endless. That you will never, ever run out of a new way to do this. But if you do this pattern and only this pattern for the rest of your days on earth, think of the millions of ways you will discover how to draw. That is amazing. Slow lines. I've changed to a 0.8 just for fun. Continuing to breathe. Noticing that breath. Slowly exploring one line at a time. I'm drawing a pattern I know really well. It's very easy to speed up. I remind myself to come back to my breath, back to those slow lines. If you have lots and lots of ideas, you can start a list. Perhaps practice or try them out during the week. 5 or 10 minutes of slow drawing, exploration, decorating envelopes and notepads, meeting notes. Your pen is always available to you. Any pen. It doesn't need to be this one. It doesn't need to be a fancy one. It doesn't need to be an expensive one. Any pen will work. Any color. Any piece of paper. Always available. Your pen, paper, your breath, your imagination. Inexpensive tools. To bring delight and joy, calm and peace. Simple tools providing simple pleasures. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I've done here. The explorations. Thank you, everybody, for drawing with me. And thank you for those who are drawing on the replay. If you would like to donate to these classes, you can do so at paypal.me/eternalpossibility. And if you'd like more slow drawing fun with Amy Miracle, who is the one I learned this process from, you can head on over to Mindful Art Studio. She draws patterns from nature that she designs from nature, and she does painting and has lots of beautiful classes that are available for purchase online. And that's it. So we will draw again next week at this time, which is 12 o'clock Central Time. And you can find my classes and those links on eternalpossibility.com. All right, bye.